Greetings and salutations. It is the Kozmic Kinect here, Patchini The Great, casting out for another cosmic forecast. Today, I will be going over the energy of the new moon. And the new moon is in Sagittarius. So, happy new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius new moon came in on the first of the moon, the first of the month, the first day of the phase. For those who use week, the first day of the week. So we are truly dealing with beginning energy, the beginning and the start of it all. So today is technically day 2 of the new moon, but the energy is still there. The energy is still prevalent, and this energy is going to be affecting us for the next 6 months, the next 6 moons. How and why is this going to happen? Because this is the beginning of a 6-month moon cycle. This starts off the moon cycle all over again. So I'm going to go down from the head, Aries, all the way to the foot, Pisces. Let you know what house is highlighted for you and how you will be affected as a zodiac sign. So let's patch into it. Aries. This new moon in Sagittarius is all about the journey. This is the time and the opportunity for you to enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment. Anyhow, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey. This new moon is highlighting your 9th house. And the 9th house is of adventure. The 9th house is under the rulership of Sagittarius. With this being a Sagittarius moon and a fellow fire sign energy, things are really amplified and moving for you all that fall under the Aries constellation. Now, in addition to enjoying the moment with your 9th house being highlighted, this is your opportunity to take things to the next level, whether it be, and keep in mind, this is all about the journey. So whether that next level is a performance or opportunity in another city, or there's an opportunity to present itself for you in a whole new country, it is up to you whether you're going to a new city or a new country, dear Aries. So enjoy the journey, embrace the moment, and get moving. Not long-term moving, but get moving, as in go on your trips, go on your journeys, embrace those opportunities head on like an Aries does. Now, Taurus. This new moon in Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is about travel, expansion, learning, wisdom, growth, all of that. Jupiter's energy to the max. Now, keep that in mind. This is highlighting your 8th house. Your 8th house is about your intimacy. It's about your finances. It's the house that is under the rulership of the one and only Scorpios. So you're dealing with the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a cycle. You're dealing with new opportunities for intimacy, or new opportunities for financial increase. Now, with this leap of faith, this could be a moment of you are hesitant about embracing new endeavors and opportunities, but this is not the time to be hesitant. This is the time to hit them horns and get to moving on that purpose. Whatever it is that you may not have thought that you will be able to accomplish, or that you have been stubborn about accomplishments, this is the opportunity to get it done. Now, Geminis, this is a opportunity for new partnerships, new connections, or new commitments. Because you guys, under this Sagittarius new moon, is highlighted under the 7th house. That is the house of Libra, the house of marriage. And so with that alignment being in the house of Libra, the house of marriage, under a Sagittarius new moon, this highlights that opportunity for you to be prepared to receive that new partner, or that new connection, or that new commitment. Be open and ready, because it is going to happen. And just keep in mind, if I haven't said it already, this is highlighting the next 6 months, the next 6 moons, the next 6 moon cycles, month cycles. So if it don't happen today or tomorrow, it's going to happen. Just take each day at a time, as if you are in sobriety, AA training, or whatever the case may be. Take each day at a time and be prepared to be swept and knocked off your feet by this new opportunity, this new commitment, this new partnership. Now, Cancers. This new moon in Sagittarius is highlighting your 6th house. The 6th house is that of Virgo, dealing with your health and your habits. With this being highlighted in your 6th house under this Sagittarius new moon, it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. Cancers, you guys are homebodies. You guys like to stick to a routine, really don't like to switch and change things up too much. But this is the time that you're going to have to switch things up and step out of your comfort zone, and to just get away from the routine. Doing things at a mundane level, on a repetitive level, the same old is going to end up being the death of you. And not necessarily a physical death, a literal death, but the wear and tear of the same old thing will definitely bring spirits down. And with this Sagittarius new moon, is about optimism. Sagittarians are optimistic. They tend to have a good vibrational energy no matter what's going on in their life. They could be down on their luck, but you won't know it, because they're going to have a smile on their face, and they're going to embrace things with a optimistic attitude. So tap into that optimistic energy and get out of the routine, switch things up, and be ready to grow on new heights and new levels. Cancers, this is your 6th house of Virgo, health and habits. Now, for your Leos, this new moon in Sagittarius, your fellow fire sign, is highlighting your 5th house. The 5th house is the house of joy. This is your house. This is the house that you rule. This is the house that you are in control of, the 5th house. And so the 5th house is about family, the house of love when it comes to a familial structure, the family that you create, the family that you cultivate. So finding joy, and be open to excitement and the pleasure of it all. The excitement and the pleasure of new opportunities. Greatness is amongst you all, Leos. And while this greatness is embracing you all after a hardship, take things in moderation. Don't go overboard. Don't get too extravagant. The opportunities are there for you to be extravagant, but take it in moderation. Do things a little bit at a time. That way you avoid being burnt out, and you avoid exhausting all of the opportunities that are presenting itself to you. Now, Virgos, with this being a new moon in Sagittarius, Virgos, this is the time that, with this being highlighted in your 4th house, to find your home away from home. What is your home away from home? The 4th house is of Cancer. Family. Home. The fourth house being highlighted in your sector, Virgo, under this new moon in Sagittarius. It's about getting away, expanding your range, and expanding yourself abroad or around, getting away from the locale, I should say, getting away from the locale. Wherever your home away from home is, if that's a vacation spot, go there. If it's with a group of friends, if it's with a family that you created, if it's with your actual long distance family, this is the time to reconnect or connect and travel to get to that home away from home. Where are you going? What's calling you? And what are you going to do to get there? That's where you should be, Virgo. Your fourth house of Cancer. Family. And getting to your home away from home. Now, Libras. This new moon in Sagittarius is highlighting our third house. And it is about communication. The third house is ruled by Gemini, and the third house is the house of communication. And just a couple of days ago, matter of fact, it may have been on the new moon, as the new moon was full in its energy. This was like Saturday night, which was technically Sunday rising for those who say morning. But around 2 o'clock, I was on the phone and having a nice conversation, and I mentioned that I noticed that I kept clearing my throat. I kept clearing my throat, and I said, I need to work on my throat chakra. I need to work on my communication. I have to get my throat chakra aligned. And I may have mentioned that in a during the last super new moon video. Anyhow, I'm a Libra, and Libra is highlighted under the third house due to the transition of Sagittarius being in the moon. So what do I have to do? Work on my communication. And one way to work on communication for the Libras is this is all about new, nothing old, new moon. So everything's going to be new. And then keep in mind, Sagittarius, expansion, travel, learning, wisdom. So now communications, back to the Libra. Oh my goodness, my nail. It's time for us to learn something new. It is a time for us to expand the knowledge that we already have. It is time for us to travel places that will bring us new information. Communicate with those who have things for us to learn and to know. Picking up a course in school, taking on a new opportunity to learn, whether you're hiring a tutor or you are a tutor and you're tutoring someone else. Learn something new and expand the knowledge that you already have, dear Libra. For your house, not your house, but your sign is highlighted under the third house of Gemini, communication, under this Sagittarius new moon. Scorpio, this is highlighting your second house, the house of finances, material, not necessarily finances, but money and materialism, the materialistic form of wealth is the house that is highlighted for you, Scorpios. With this third house being highlighted under the Sagittarius new moon, this is the opportunity for you guys to create new memories. Create new memories and allow yourself to transmute the memories that you had that aren't so pleasurable. The vivid, vicious visions that one have had shall turn into vibrant visions of veneration. Okay, so that's Sagittarius. Scorpios, new memories. Your second house is highlighted, which is the house of Taurus, money and financial abundance. Also, this Sagittarius new moon being in the second house, the second house for you Scorpios, is the opportunity to break free from any financial blockages and stagnation. This is your opportunity to become financially free. So for the next 6 months, be prepared to notice a financial shift in your life under this new moon in Sagittarius. So moving along to Sagittarius. Sagittarians, this new moon in Sagittarius is all about you. This is about the individual, about your individuality. This is the opportunity to expand and expound on your self-discovery. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Who do you want others to know you as? This is that opportunity to self-discover, know yourself. Let me take that back. Learn yourself, understand yourself, and know yourself. Because once you gain understanding, you have knowledge. Now, moving on, because Sagittarius, of course, if this is all about your individuality, you're under the house of Aries, the first house, the house of individuality, independence. This is the time to be independent and not seeking help from others, even though you guys really don't seek help from others anyway. There was a time for you to seek for help, which was the 2 moon cycles ago, but now it's time for you to stand on your own. And if anybody is willing to offer, be open to receive it. But this is all about you standing on business for yourself, Sagittarians. Speaking of business, we're moving on to Capricorn, the business-minded signs of the zodiac. Capricorn, this is highlighting the 12th house, the house of Pisces, which is the spirituality and the subconscious. So for Capricorn, it's time to get out of that nihilistic mind frame and work on a new perception. Seeing things through a different lens, through a different viewpoint. But it's definitely time out for all of the nihilistic, mundane, humans are a waste of existence, whatever the case may be. Time to set that aside and just work on a new perception. How can you see things different? How can you do things different? Because your 12th house is highlighted. So everything has got to come from a subconscious. Whatever you've been thinking and feeling that you haven't really been expressing, even though it's still expressed, flip that perception. Flip it on and off. Now, Aquarians, this new moon in Sagittarius is going to highlight the first house for you. I mean, not the first house, excuse me. The 11th house. Oh my good grief. Getting tired. This is highlighting the 11th house for you. The 11th house is the house of humanitarianism. It's about community service, and this is your house. So the Leos and the Aquarians have the energy in their natal home, their natal houses. So Aquarians, like Burger King says, you rule. This new moon in Sagittarius is allowing you to rule your own house so you can tap into your dreams and dream big. Do things big. What is that new innovative idea that you've been wanting to do, that project that you've been holding off for the best opportunity, the next community service project that you may have been wanting to implement or coordinate? This is that time and that opportunity to get that done. Your dreams and your community relationships are about to come together and cumulate, even though it's cumulate, cumulate. Let me stop being messy. Not managed or messy. Let me stop being nasty. Okay. Now, accumulate the assimilation of the two. The humanitarianism, the community service from that dream. Pisces. We're going to end things off with you all. This is going to highlight your 10th house. The 10th house is the house that is about your public image. It's about your professionalism. And with this being under Pisces, which that Pisces, Sagittarius, which is under the rulership of Jupiter, and Pisces used to be under the rulership of Jupiter as well, but now they're under the rulership of Neptune. So Pisces, sheesh, I'm almost finished. Like, I am tired and I'm getting ready to shut it down after this video. I kid you not. Now, Pisces, be prepared, because success is waiting for you. Tapping into your subconscious and making your dreams your reality is where it's at right now. Your 10th house is going to bring you all of the dreams and the ideas that you've been waiting for. Success is yours. So embrace it and enjoy it. For the next 6 months, be mindful and aware of the positive, optimistic changes that are occurring in your favor when it comes to success. So that is the cosmic forecast for the new moon in Sagittarius. Aries, enjoy the moment and enjoy the journey. Whether you're going to a new city or a new country, your 9th house is highlighted. So go and enjoy. Taurus, this is the time to take that leap of faith. Your 8th house is highlighted. So working on investing or playing the lottery, doing a little gambling, just taking that leap of faith when it comes to materialism and your intimacy, taking a leap of faith on your intimacy. You might be making a good connection with somebody and you don't know whether or not to take that next move or go along with the journey. Well, go along with the journey. The opportunity is now. Geminis, your 7th house is highlighted. So this is your opportunity to gain new partnerships, new commitments, and new contracts. This is an opportunity to grow in that realm. Cancers, the 6th house is highlighted for you all. So stepping away from their routine. Leos, greatness is amongst you, but take things in moderation. Don't take things too fast and too far. Your 5th house is the 5th house is highlighted in your energy. Virgos, the 4th house is highlighted for you. So this is the time for you to find your home away from home. Libras, it's time to learn something new, do something new, and expand the knowledge that we have to higher levels. Because our 3rd house of communication is highlighted. Now, Scorpios, this is the time to make new memories, create new memories, and new opportunities. Your 2nd house is highlighted, so be prepared for the financial influx for the next 6 months. Sagittarius, for the next 6 months, work on self-discovery. For your 1st house is highlighted. Capricorns, work on switching up your perception and releasing the nihilistic ideology that one has. Your 12th house is highlighted. So for the next 6 months, work on that. Aquarians, for the next 6 months, work on that big dream. Live that dream. Get it done. And be aware that within the next 6 months, things are going to change within your friendships and your community. Some friendships are going to get stronger and your community is going to grow. Then some people that was a part of your community will find themselves somewhere else, a part of somebody else's community, away from you. But that's a good thing, because they were no longer serving you or your purpose or supporting your vision. So they had to go, they had to be removed. Now, dream big and do it big, because things are about to change in a big way for you all, Aquarians. That 11th house is highlighted. Now, Pisces, Success awaits. So embrace it. Allow your dreams to come into fruition. For your 10th house is highlighted. Now, this new moon in Sagittarius is bringing us a bright future. It is bringing us adventure. It is allowing us to have the opportunity to believe in ourselves and to have that feel-good moment. A lot of us haven't been having feel-good moments, but we're about to have those feel-good moments. We are having those feel-good moments, and we shall continue to have those feel-good moments for the next 6 months. The next 6 months are about opportunity. Embrace the opportunity, especially while Jupiter is in retrograde in Gemini. Wow, Geminis are the communicators, and Jupiter is about expansion, growth, and knowledge. And Sagittarius is about that optimism. Putting all three together is an opportunity waiting to be grabbed. Not waiting to be happening, but waiting to be grabbed. Because one thing about a Sagittarius is not going to wait for anything to happen. They're going to make it happen. And so should you.